Next, let us see another method in the iterative techniques. The third one is secant method. Secant method. So we have seen regular falsy method or false position method before this. So what is the difference? Formula is same here. So what is that formula we used for regular falsy method? Xi plus 1 is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a by f of b minus f of a. So the difference between regular falsy method and secant method is, in regular falsy method we bother about the sign of the functional value. When the functional value is of opposite sign, we take the root between those two x values. So here we don't bother about the sign of the functional value, but we take the latest values of x. Suppose x0, x1, the root is between x0, x1. Using x0, x1 means as a and b, we get x2. Now what is the latest approximation? x2 and x1. After substituting x1 and x2, we get x3. Then what is the latest approximation, latest value of x? x2 and x3. We have to use combinations like that. So this is another method which is similar to regular falsy method but with slight variation. There we are bothered with change in the sign of functional value. Here we don't consider this change in sign of the functional value. Whatever it is, we take the latest value. Let us see the problem, then you can understand well. Find a root of the equation x cube minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0 using secant method. So we have to find a root of this. Find a root of. So using methods will be specified very clearly. No need to bother. You have to read the question properly and then you have to answer it. Secant method. So with our automatic process, we will take f of x. Let f of x is equal to x cube minus 2x minus 5. Then we will find for the initial approximation between which two values the root is. F of 0 is 0 cube minus 0 minus 5 is minus 5 less than 0. But we need for the functional value for initial approximation. Even in the next approximations also we need functional value, but we don't bother the sign. Only to identify between which two values the root is, we will bother the sign here. F of 1 is 1 minus 2 minus 5. So how much is this? It is minus 6. Still it is less than 0. Next, f of 2 is equal to 2 cube. We are substituting in the function. Minus 2 into 2 minus 5. So this is equal to 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Still it is less than 0. Next we go for f of 3. F of 3 is equal to 3 cube minus 2 into 3 minus 5. So it is 27 minus 6 minus 5. So 27 minus 11 is 16. So it is greater than 0. So here it is just above less than 0. Here it is greater than 0. So the root is between 2 and 3. Root is between 2 and 3. So this is the value, function value for which it is less and greater than, opposite sign. Functional value is of opposite sign. It is greater than 0. It is less than 0. For which values? For 2 and 3. So don't take that the root is between minus 1 and 16. This is only functional value. Some students get confused. We are finding root means x value, not f of x value. Now you see. So the root is between, we will write here. The root is between 2 and 3. 2 and 3. The root is between 2 and 3. Therefore, we will take let a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3. So next, or otherwise, you can use the formula here as x0, x1. x0, x1. So if we use AB, so you may get confused. So I will use here x0 and x1. Let us take this as x0 and this as x1. So by secant method, first approximation, I will put I is equal to 1. If I put I is equal to 1, x2 is equal to combination of x0 and x1. Instead of A, I will use x0, instead of B, x1. So it is x0 into f of x1 minus x1 into f of x0. f of x0 by f of x1 minus f of x0. So what is our x0 here? x0 is 2. x0 is 2. This is our x0. This is x0. This is x1. And this comes f of x1, x0 and f of x1. So this is our f of x0 is minus 1 and f of x1 is 16. So we will substitute those values. x0 is 2. 2 into f of x1. f of x1 is 16 minus x1. 3 into f of x0 is minus 1 by f of x1 is 16 minus of minus plus 1. Minus of minus plus 1 f of x0. f of x0 is minus 1, minus into minus plus. So if you evaluate this, so x2 will be 2.05 8823. I am taking all the digits here so that because it is easy for us to calculate 6 digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now what is our latest values of x? x0, x1, x2, x0, x1, x2. So we will rule out this. So the latest values are x values are x1 and x2. So now we will take the root is between we will take the recent approximation. The root is between x1 and x2. x1 and x2. Therefore, we get x3. x3 is equal to, see what is the formula? I will write the combination of x1 and x2. This formula I will write as a combination of x1 and x2. Means x1 into f of x2 minus x2 into f of x1 by f of x2 minus f of x1. So if you substitute those values, x1 is 3, x1 is 3, x2 is just now we got 2.058823. So f of x2 is this one. This is f of x2. So we will substitute those values. If we substitute, x1 is 3, f of x2 is 2 point, here we didn't calculate f of x2. So let us see what is f of x2. f of x2 is, substituting this value means 2.058823 in this, we will get this. This is f of only x2. f of x2 is, so it comes to be minus 0.390799. So this is our f of x2. So f of x2 is minus 0.390799 minus x2 is 2.058823 into f of x1. What is our f of x1? f of x1 already we have here. It is 16 by f of x2 is this one, minus 0.390799. f of x1 is 16 minus 16. So minus minus gets cancelled. So x3 value will be 2.081263. 1263. So immediately we will calculate what is f of x3. f of x3, substituting this value in the function here, we get it as minus 0.147204. We don't bother about the sign here. Now we got another value x3. So we will rule out x1. Next approximation we will take the root between x2 and x3. That is secant method. We are not bothered with the sign of the function. Now x4, it is combination of x2 and x3. x4 is equal to x2 into f of x3 minus x3 into f of x2 by f of x3 minus f of x2. So this is equal to, substituting the values. So what is our x2? 2.05 8823. F of x3. F of x3 is minus 0.147204 minus x3. x3 is 2.08 1263 into f of x2. f of x2 already we calculated it. We will substitute it. Minus 3907 value. 3907 we will substitute by minus 0.147204 minus into minus plus the f of x3 value, f of x2. x2 value is minus 0.390799. So minus into minus, this becomes plus. So here we get the values. Substituting these values, f of x2, x3 value is 2 point. Now x4 value will be 2.09 4823. So here we got again x4. So when x4 is obtained, we will rule out x2. So we will consider the next approximation lying between x3 and x4. Therefore, so here we have to calculate f of x4. f of x4 is equal to, so if we calculate using calculator, it will be 0.003042. So now we will calculate f of next approximation x5 between x3 and x4. x5, it is a combination of x3 and x4. So it is, formula goes like this, by f of x4 minus f of x3. So substituting all the values and evaluating, so we will get x5 as 2.094549. So we were able to reach after decimal 3 digits, 094. So next we need approximation after decimal 4 digits. So now what is f of x5? x5 comes to be minus 0.000027698. Right. So we got x5. Now we will not consider x3. For the next approximation, we will take root between x4 and x5. Therefore, x6 is equal to combination of x4 and x5. x4 into f of x5 minus x5 into f of x4 by f of x5 minus f of x4. So if you substitute and evaluate, x6 will be 2.09455. So now you observe, after decimal we were able to get the same value, almost 49 means it is 5. Since x5 is equal to x6, since x5 is equal to x6, x5 is equal to x6, which is equal to 2.09455. You can take it. The root is The root for the given equation is 2.09455. Yes, see the problem once.